place looks no different. He must have been out here all night.
Yeah.
What?
It's probably what you do when you're by yourself in the shop,
Yeah.
right?
Saturday morning. Yesterday was pretty tough on us. We struggled a little bit early on. I made a shock change, played with some springs, and we got substantially better.
Yeah.
Had a really good car for the heat race. Started fourth, lost a couple spots. The leader didn't. You can't say he didn't go because he went. He just was definitely outmotored, so our lead was held up. Got passed by a couple cars. I'm going into one, and I immediately got him back. Started, charging back forward, and we got taken out. The guy just, I don't know what he was thinking or what, just completely drove right into us, sent us airborne, and took us out of a qualifying spot. And then, we came in at a right front flat. Guys did awesome. Barely made it out in time to go green. We got back out, started charging forward. They fired, the whole group fired before I could even get on the track, so we had to hammer down, pull it back up to the last place guy, and I was running the bottom at the time, and he came down on me and hit us. I slid up, thinking he'd stay where he was, and he didn't. He turned down into us, so it was kind of hodgepodge and stuff, and we got a right rear flat, so I said, we're done. Pulled in, didn't finish the confi. So we'll be starting didn't finish the heat race, so we'll be starting real far back in the confi. And they're only taking 3, so we got some serious work to do if we want to make it in. Just keep chugging along.
Car looked good though.
It was good. Really good. The camera on the front that was facing forward went bad in hot laps, went bad in the heat race. And then the glass broke in it or something?
Yeah. You saw that the GoPro window thing shattered. So gotta buy one of those.
We'll put the camera that was on the back on the front, and we'll go for it.
Yep.
This was a nice new quarter panel. It was a brand new quarter panel.
Get out of the way. There it is. There's the lumpy.
Now it's a broken quarter panel. They're more bags. They're heavy. 40 pounds.
Oh yeah. That's the first one.
Wow.
There, that way you got one for your own. Now I need those slides, please.
Yep.
And when you get done with that.
All of them or just one?
No, I need all of them. Yeah, I took that picture of that one. I didn't remember taking that picture either.
Thank you.
Cush'n officer, very much. Thank you. Nice meeting you, Father. You helped me a couple years.
Like yesterday? I'm pretty sure we're going to be right where we want to be. What's that? Why we're 10 minutes early?
It says pro stocks, then sportsman, then off.
And what they call?
Sportsman.
Stuff your butterflies on the front line.
Oh, dang. Oh. Nice butt. He's like, no.
I didn't see anything.
Okay. What are you thinking?
I don't think we should do anything.
I'm gonna grind tires.
Yeah.
I'm gonna grind the rears. I think that's probably about where we should leave it.
It's like the car needs more weight in the front.
Really?
Yeah, it's like
You want me to sit on the hood while you go out there, or is that
like
too much?
it gets super floaty on throttle, like lift the tires up.
It's
Yeah.
so you can't just bomb it in there on throttle.
Right.
You definitely gotta to get the nose to settle down.
I
so
felt
the
like I
turn-
didn't have rear brake. Like I had all rear brake in it and it wasn't wanting to really work. So I couldn't slide into the turn. Running. It didn't
you
work.
were-
Tito.
7.75. Alright? So I refuse to go more than fucking 10 on the right. I don't want this, it's not gonna grab. Alright? So that's what we're gonna do. And you're gonna love it. Because this track is gonna end up just like it was yesterday in the second set, except you're gonna make changes to fucking make the car loose. So we're gonna be nice. They're both telling me he can do it, he can do it. I'm like, oh, I know he can. You just gotta have your 7 o'clock. That's all. That's all we need.
Always flat.
Not always.
No, no.
Not. You want me to do my ritual here? Or
No,
what?
no. There we go. Stab some in.
Don't get it all over the whole car.
I gave you my blood.
We got time because we're relaxed. It's definitely a long weekend. To sum it up, we had, I thought we had a great time. I mean, we weren't able to make it in. You know, we got into a jingle in the heat race, and we had to start deep in the consi. And we made adjustments, but it felt like, I mean, the track is unbelievable, super fast. We struggled all weekend though. For whatever reason, everything we did, I couldn't seem to get the car to want to turn in as well as I wanted it to. And it was extremely hard for me to stay on the bottom or to stay in one. I mean, I could pick a lane and choose a lane and stay there, but I had to slow down so much to enter that it was just killing our corner speed. But from the time we got there to the time we left, we got better. But you know, it's just it's a serious to race with. Them guys are no joke, and they you know, they I would say very rarely, if any, make mistakes. For one, when they're driving, and for two, their cars are, I mean, by the looks of it, ready to race, and they have very little issues with them. So when you start, you know, behind the 8 ball with a setup that's just not working just right, or just the way you'd like it to work, it's extremely hard to maintain speed or even pick up speed, because you know, you show up and you're chasing something. It's not like you're showing up with something that's you know, pretty decent out of the gate. The car was drivable, but it just wasn't. I couldn't carry the speed I would have liked to through the turn. But overall, it was fun. You know, we had a great time. It was an experience that you definitely can't take away. I learned a ton. And for the most part, the drive up was great, but the drive back, I don't know, Steph probably put it in there. We bearings blew apart on the trailer, so luckily we were about 45 minutes away from home, so we fixed that up and got home. The new car's finally got, you know, it's battle wounded, we could say. It's broken in, but you know, the quarter panel and stuff was a little rubbin's racing, but you know, when we got hit in the heat race and it sent the car in the air and we landed, it bent the front clip up 1/4 of an inch and to the right 1/4 of an inch. So we're gonna have to put a clip on the car, and it was struck us odd because we didn't realize it until we got home and I washed the car, and there was like a, you know, 3/8 of an inch gouge in the fan from where the fan was spinning, and it was hitting the shroud. So that right there told us there's like an X brace in the front of the car that was bent up. So it stinks that, you know, we're striving to race with better racers to try to better ourselves. But no matter what, it's racing, right? So like, you can't say anything negative about the situation, because whether we were back home racing or there, you know, whatever the case may be, it's bound to happen, right? I mean, if we, you know, we wouldn't be in a sport like this thinking that, you know, every time you go out on the track, everything is going to be perfect, spot on, and you're going to not run into hiccups, or you're not going to make contact with other cars, you know. So looking past that, was it frustrating at the time? Of course, but it's racing, right? I mean, if we all lived in a perfect world, we'd I don't know, I don't even know what to say about a perfect world, because I don't think one exists.
No, one does not exist.
Great experience. I have to thank everybody involved substantially. You know, the new car, we have very little sponsors on it. The Grissettis helped out with fuel when we were down there, and then Bear, obviously, a ton. John owns, we call him Bear, his nickname Bear. John, you know, was an engine owner for many others in the past, and he came on board with us this year for Afton, for Port Royal, and he's remaining with us. So it's you know I can't thank him enough for, you know, providing us a tool to our arsenal that we, you know, I can't imagine how I'd come up with funding to have something like that without John. So you know, everybody, Steph, Neil, everybody that helps out crew wise, Carl and Renee, you know, if it weren't for them, we wouldn't be able to do what we do. So we'll get the car all fixed up, we'll clip it, we'll see what we're doing next year. It's still up in the air. We still got to figure out what that is. We don't know what we're tackling next year or how we're going about it. We're kind of taking it day by day. and we'll go from there. But we will be racing. We just don't know where. So
thank you everyone
Yes.
for the season 2 for watching our videos and keeping up with
keeping
the
up with us.
Joneses.
Yeah. So I don't think we've ever really mentioned it or talked about it, but leave comments, obviously, in the comment section, you know, of what you'd like to see different of, or if we're doing this and you think we should do this, or
Yeah, tell me what you want more of.
yeah, what do we want more of?
You
What do we want less
provide
of?
some feedback, and we'll make this geared towards more what we think that you want to
Yeah, because we're
see.
just we're putting out there what we think everyone wants to see, but you know, I watch them all the time. So no, we want to thank everybody. Just to sum it up, let us know what you want to see. Whatever, however you want it, whatever, you know. Are the videos too long? Are they too short? I know they've been longer. I tend to like them longer. I think it shows more, but if you know you want to aim it and you'd rather see something that's 15 minutes long or 10 minutes long, or whatever the case may be, let us know in the comments, and you know, smash the like button, right? Share. Let's get back at it next year.
Yeah. Thanks y'all for
Thank
watching.
you. Thanks.